That's
Well,
great.
I like the relaxed thing, you know.
Yeah, it's
so
natural. Like no.
exactly. It's more
good.
about the conversation, feeling like what's going on, getting like, you know, the vibes.
Yeah.
I don't like the vibes, but the more the connection, the human connection here.
Absolutely,
You know?
perfectly, super well aligned. So then,
That's right.
I'm in, absolutely.
Yeah, we're here to make the world better. Most of us, I think.
We try.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah.
We try our best. Yeah.
We're
That's
hanging
what
out in DAO in Bangkok, actually in the jungle across from there, in a nice little spot with some trees.
Yeah.
We had a storm a little while ago.
Final.
I hear the birds.
Yep.
There's animals
Yes.
in the neighborhood.
Absolutely. Also, Animal Social Club is here. You can see, right?
Yeah. Tell me about the animals in your club, man.
Well, I think we are all animals. First of all, humans themselves, they are animals. So that's I always say that. So we're just all animals, and we believe that. I mean, it's a unique thing. If animals doesn't have a good life, we don't have neither, because we are still animals, right? So it's all kind of intertwined, I would say. So that's our take on this, and that's our main focus is biodiversity, because without that biodiversity, that is a fundamental piece of life, like generally talking, on this planet. Where should we go? I mean, maybe as Musk said on Mars, but I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen soon. I don't know if it's gonna happen in my life, and man, I want to stay on this planet. Why should I live? Like, it's my home, so yeah.
And everywhere we go, we are there.
By the
so
way,
if we're leaving to leave the problems, we still are the problems.
They
we
will
bring
follow
the
us.
problems, they're gonna follow us, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna have the same problems somewhere.
Yeah.
So let's start out here, man. I'm curious. I know you've been out here most of the time. You know, we've got Devcon happening right now. Yeah. There is big crypto movements happening. But this is a little bit different here in the DAO space.
Absolutely.
Right? We're talking regeneration, decentralization, and how we use this combination. We're very interested in how regeneration and decentralization are connected as the formula for the future.
Yeah.
So first, what's your impression? You've had some good people coming through here. You're working here with DAO, so give us a little impression.
Definitely, as a DAO partner contributor, I definitely would say that I'm very glad and grateful that I'm here, because I feel that is what I belong to. I've been all around, of course, Devcon, side events, main venue here in Bangkok. And you know, it's great, but it's even very crazy. Like the city here, you really feel that detachment from nature so strong. And that's crazy how this spot, very close, like half an hour away from the main conference area, is completely another world. And this the world where I want to live, where I want to belong to. So I'm really grateful to DAO to bring us here, because yeah, definitely I was not able to choose any better spot here in Bangkok, to be honest. Yeah, that's perfect, and it's totally aligned with what I personally think of life, and us with my project with Animal Social Club, we think the same. So I think we are all on the same flow. Perfect. I will say, and yeah, definitely so grateful to be here.
Nice.
Yeah, and all the people, just to finish, like, yeah, that social vibes over here, I think they are all very well aligned. And the point that the location is not so easy to reach compared to other side events, in my opinion, it even turned in a good thing, because who is gonna come here is seriously those one interested in, as you said, regeneration, decentralization, the link of that. And so they are like very well aligned with what we are doing all together. So yeah, that's great. I just met great people here.
Nice. Yeah, the value comes from the things that are hard,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You take a little more work, a little bit tougher, maybe hurt a little bit more.
Yeah.
The hard work, the long work, these are heavy things. There's an interesting, you were telling me a little bit, maybe you can share kind of the path of the Animal Social Club. Talk about work and the founder who, you know, had the club before, but give us a little background on Animal Social Club, how it's moved through, how it's changed, and like where it's going now.
Yeah, the story starts in 2010. I was like, I joined this project like 1 year ago in his with Cray Pivot, but I know pretty well all the backstory. I can tell that. The founder is a good friend. He's from Italy as well, like me. His name is Andrea. And he started this electronic music club in Rome back in 2010. And he ran this for like almost 5 years. It was great time because it was very like, not just music, but like arts and music as a unique thing, right? So like not just a discotheque, whatever, but it was proper club culture. And yeah, I think around 500,000 people passed through all those events all that time. So yeah, it was already like a sort of sprout of like great community of people that right now they are doing everybody different things, but they were united by this clubbing link. And so in 2014 it closed because it was very like heavy from an energetic point of view, we'll say, right? And 8 years later, the founder took back the brand, Animal Social Club, to open this no-profit initiative with a strong focus on biodiversity. So the goal is like make this, preserve and where necessary regenerate biodiversity all around the world. And they already before me, they already did some pilot projects like with bees in Colombia and some shelters for dogs and cats in Italy. There have been like some experiments, but now this year and especially the next year, we're about to start something like a bit more like bit more big, let's say, because we are partnering with another great project. It's called Inhabit, that one. They are a refi project in Colombia. So we are basically opening this affiliation program where you can become a member of the Animal Social Club, and with the funds we will collect that are only donations, because we are a non-profit foundation, we will be able to open these 3 big oases in the Sierra Nevada region in Colombia as a pilot project. And after that, the final goal and vision is to shape a sort of global corridor of oases and parties. So here I come at the last part where, as you say, people, right? People, social. That's why it's social club, right? So I think that people having fun is one of the best way to then do a proper impact. And we are all humans. We are all people, right? So we want to live well, I will say, and why not having fun? And we believe that this can be a great way to transmit our message, to make real community building from the physical to the digital, from the digital to the physical, back and forth. And finally, to reach our final goal, that is biodiversity promotion, I will say, let's say like this. So yeah, that's the long story short.
Nice. And I like what you were saying earlier. You were telling me something about this, Loki that we're working on here is focusing on the places, the places where the people are living.
Sure.
And creating a pathway as we go, we leave good places. And you were talking about part of this is that, you didn't say this, I'm going to make this one up, but it's like
Sure.
come for the party and then leave some regeneration, right?
Yes.
So it's something about bringing together people to a place for the celebration, the festivity, and then even if that passes, you're leaving something behind
An
that.
heritage,
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a take that we are taking. Sorry for the wording, whatever. But yeah, absolutely. That's why I think we're very well matched with DAO and this kind of a network state universe or regenerated network state universe, pop-up cities, all this, because as you correctly said, as I was stating before, it's like we can do like a nice gathering of people, even opening to like locals and people outside of this world, right? They can be sensibilized in this way, and doing like community and fundraising during that event, we can have then the tool to leave something on the ground in a permanent way.
Yeah.
And that one would be, we as an animal social club would be like a reserve, or like even just a project or an already existing reserve in the ground. So we don't need to build new ones. We can also enhance what already exists. But yeah, that really is something that it will be, I think, possible in the next coming years. I see a lot of ferment, I would say, a lot of like movement in this space. So I definitely believe that it will be something that will grow even exponentially in the next few years. And I'm glad to be my really small part of that.
Yeah.
That's what will be the most satisfying for me personally, and I believe for all the people involved in this kind of projects. That's what we like, a long-standing
That's the power
impact.
of the network, right? Is that
True.
everybody is a small part, but you
Yes.
network, you connect all these small parts, you have
Yeah.
a very big impact.
Yes,
in the long run,
you
right?
connect the dots.
That's right. Connect all the dots there. Well, there have been a lot of people coming through here, builders, visionaries, designers, developers. I think you see more people coming to the space, like you're saying, we're getting a lot of energy. Just to kind of wrap it up here and to our audience and people who are out here coming to learn, because people are hungry. They're
Sure.
really hungry right now. What's a message for them? What is something you can share with them? Some words that you can leave for them as they're thinking about how they make their impacts in this world?
I would say that dream huge, act tiny. Like, you can do whatever you want, and you can seriously do that impact dream you have in your mind. But you don't need to be obsessed with that. It will come. It will come, and you will arrive at that point if at the end of the game, every day, well, it sounds like every day, whatever, like on the daily life, you start doing, not just thinking or speaking, you start doing some very small steps, but it's all a compounding progressive process that you will finally arrive at that point, and you will never realize that until you reach that point. So I experienced that in my life, for like my personal life many times. And yeah, I'm kind of, this is a message that I will say to everybody. Yeah, you can do that impact, you can do whatever you want, and we can make a better world, but don't be too much obsessed with the final like huge dream, whatever. That can be great, have that, but try to focus on your daily life, small steps, and you will reach that without neither like knowing that you are there.
Yeah, the everyday MVP.
Yes.
every
That's
day,
nice,
but it's
nice,
minimal
nice.
effort and minimal impact for the day.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
Totally.
Hey man, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Keep doing the good work.
My great pleasure.
That's right. We got to take care of this nature in this world.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's our mission and we'll make it.
Awesome.
I'm sure.
Thank you, brother.
You too.